Good evening, everyone. We are in Westchester County, New York, in the village of Croton-On-Hudson. We're here to explore a very spectacular event later today, a Halloween event in around the grounds of the Cortland estate. But in the meantime, we're here a little bit early and we are exploring the village of Croton-On-Hudson. Welcome. Hey, Alfred and Albert, you're welcome. This is the village that's called Croton-On-Hudson, and that's about 10,000 people population, 42 miles north of New York City, which is 68 kilometers. We took the train, Metro North Railroad train from Grand Central Station, and we are here as we earlier than our timed ticket for the Halloween extravaganza, the Great Jack-O-Lantern Blast. 7,000 plus jack-o'-lanterns and amazing decorations, Halloween decorations. We will have a separate stream for that later, but in the meantime, we are approximately a few miles away from that area, and we are going to take a walk. This is how the bus stop looks like. This is local route 14, the B-line system, and these are the cities and towns along the way. Funny enough, they still have the time schedule. In New York City, they got rid of this very long time ago. You can just scan a code and use the app. They also have an app, but they also have time schedule here. And this is the bus map. Peekskill, Ossining, White Plains. Pretty complicated. We're not experts in the local bus system. Also, as far as the rain goes, it was no rain up until now, and right now it's slightly drizzling, so let's get our umbrella just in case. Joe, hey, Lily, hello. It's raining in the city, yes, and it's kind of starting drizzling here, 42 miles north of New York. So we're going to get umbrella ready just in case. We had an opportunity to visit this place today and show you a fantastic Halloween decoration. It's not going to be in this stream, it's going to be in our second stream later today, but until then we are walking along this road and showing you what this village of Croton-On-Hudson looks like. Welcome everyone, hi and why. This is one of the plazas here along the way. Essential business. Oh, look at this spider. It's a pretty big spider right here. Pretty big spider. And you know what? It's starting to rain. So we'll use the umbrella. This plaza here has a post office, Croton-On-Hudson, New York, zip code 10520. Also cleaners, bank, Wells Fargo, nail and spa, liquor store, right there. This is one of the plazas. There's several here, supposedly. We will take a look at them. We're going to walk along this way. Eventually we will reach the Cortland Manor, and this is where we are hopefully going to enjoy the Great Jack-O-Lantern Blast, Hudson Valley. This is how it's called, the Great Jack-O-Lantern Blast, Hudson Valley. Hudson River is there. We don't see it because the trees are blocking the view. Trees and several highways right over there. But almost all the way from New York, all the way up to here, you can see Hudson River right next, like to your left. If you sit in a car, if you take a seat that is on a riverside, then you will be able to see the river and the bridges, and it's pretty awesome. Hey John R, yes, it's beautiful. The air here is real air. Even with this car traffic, it's still different oxygen compared to the big cities, compared to New York. What's there? Indian cuisine, hair salon, and Dunkin' Donuts, and kickboxing classes right over there. ODRA, hey, really nice area. It is nice area. It is a village of sorts because it's really not much going on, and we'll try to look at the map and see if we can find more exciting route. First thing, when you exit train station, you see the huge parking lot, of course, and of course you can use Google Maps. So the walking distance from the station to the Cortland Manor is about 15 minutes walk, plus minus 5 minutes depending on your pace. But there's nothing there much apparently other than that venue. So when we got here, we decided to quickly walk in the opposite direction and see what else is here. This is another plaza that's called Croton Commons, and this one is cleaners and some sort of food store, nail salon, a vision store, and pharmacy. And why it looks so peaceful out there? Yeah, it's pretty quiet, really. Juan Lawrence's. Hi everyone, very stunning sights. Greetings from Puebla, Mexico. Buenos dias, buenas tardes. This is our first stream. We're planning two. This one we'll just browse the village and see how the area north, 42 miles north of New York City looks like. Compare this to Manhattan. It's raining, but not terribly, so hopefully it will be like that or better. Gas station. So let's see. The unleaded regular is $3.59 per gallon. It looks like. It's another convenience store near the gas station. That's a mobile gas station. $3.59, $4.39, and $4.49, depending on the grade. Also, it depends probably if you pay cash or use charge. Juan Lawrence says, hi everyone, blessings to all. The bipolar. I used to work in Austining at the prison not so far from here. No, we passed Austining. That's I think it's a stop away from here on the train, if I'm not mistaken. 1 or 2 stops away from here. We took the train, New York Metro North Railroad, which is the part of Metropolitan Transportation Authority, same transportation system as the subways and buses in New York City. They have different prices for the tickets depending on the time of the day, and also if you buy a round-trip ticket or not. Peak time going out of New York starts at 4 o'clock. We almost made it, but we didn't, so we got here. We had to pay a peak time fare, but on the way back, they will be off peak. So it's pretty tricky. This is the diner here. It's called Croton Colonial Restaurants and Diner. Looks pretty suburban, very, very suburban. Compared to diners in Brooklyn and Manhattan, this one looks like, this is not the only one that looks like a very solid construction. There are several, more than several. It's interesting how they look differently if they are in New York or outside of New York. This is the diner, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Now the difference, diners in New York, they usually open 24/7. This one is 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. I'm sure a lot of people, locals, coming here to have a meal. This one is Duck Pond Park. Not sure what that is, but like every park outside of a big city, this one has the entrance, but that's basically a car entrance. We're not going to go into that park because we don't want to get lost. And plus, we're mindful of time. Our ticket's technically 7:30 p.m. They the exhibit opens at 6:30, and then not sure if they will allow us to enter earlier than our ticketed time because they have a time entry, but if they're nice, they will. If they're not nice, they will not. We will try, but we're kind of like a few miles away from there anyways. So right now we are exploring the surrounding areas of the village of Croton-On-Hudson. Yeah, that would be the entrance. Deeper in the woods right there, but you know, there's no people walking here basically. Everyone is driving. If you live in this area, you have a car. John from Wyoming, 328 here, and it's 529 here in New York. This is New York State. Geographically, where we are is 42 miles north from Midtown Manhattan, or 68 kilometers. And if it's express train, it takes about more or less 50-55 minutes maybe to get here from Grand Central. If it's not an express train, it takes about 1 hour and 10 minutes. We will go back. This is South Riverside Avenue. This one is Bungalow Road. There's nothing here except for the entrance to this park, and we'll be back on South Riverside Avenue. It's making a left and continuing walking toward the Cortland Manor area, or Cortland Estate rather. That estate was built, it's started to shape up at the end of 17th century, but majorly was built in 18th century. 18 man, good evening to Hub 22. Hey, good evening. We are in the village of Croton-On-Hudson. It is raining. You can see, we look at the water. It is raining, but it wasn't. It just started to rain about 10 minutes ago, but not too bad. We have an umbrella. We're good. We are exploring the village a little bit. There's not much to explore, really. However, we should see a few more shopping areas along the way as we are walking toward the Cortland Estate, where we're going to have a second stream after this one, specifically dedicated to the Great Jack-O-Lantern Blast Halloween Extravaganza with over 7,000 individually carved pumpkins and other Halloween dedicated amazing things to see. It's going to be dark at that time, and we're expecting to be super duper amazing. We're not going to mix the two streams. We're going to have this one, and then we'll pause a little, and then we'll start another one. Our tickets are for 7:30 p.m. They start ticketed people let in at 6:30 and then 7. They have like timestamp tickets, so we will try, if we get there earlier, we will try to ask him to be nice and maybe let us in a little earlier. But if not, then we will have to wait until 7:30, but either way, we are planning to have a stream specifically from there. Good evening, everyone. Hi, where's Ms. Whoop whoop. No NYPD cars here. In fact, well, there's so one local police car so far around that plaza where we started to stream from. No police cars running here back and forth, and didn't see any, to be honest. Good thing they have a sidewalk. Could have been worse, you know. It's little towns and villages outside of big cities. Some of them don't even have a sidewalk along the way. Just cars. High Spontaneous Crusades. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. How's everybody doing? This is the village of Croton-On-Hudson. 10,000 people population, more or less. 42 miles north of New York City, which is 68 kilometers, and you can tell the difference. There's highways and mountains. Hills and mountains. This is Westchester County in the state of New York, historical area. In fact, we are planning from where we're planning to stream second time today. George Washington stopped there at Cortland Manor during the Revolutionary Wars several times, 1776, 1778, 1780 or 82, I think, for a few days, but as his troops were moving through the area, he was using that estate as his headquarters for a very short period of time, but still, it's historical, it's documented. John R, we're doing great. Thank you. Our command is not working, the weather command, but I'll tell you that the temperature here is approximately probably around 63, 65 degrees right now, maybe a little bit less. Joa, boa tarde. Ambrose, good evening. Yeah, it's raining. It was raining in New York more than was raining here, apparently, but rain eventually caught up, and now it's raining here, 42 miles north of New York City. This is Westchester County and Hudson Valley. Hudson River is to our right. We cannot see it from here because of the trees, but it's very close by, maybe half a mile away from here, maybe less. Croton Professional Building. Orchid and Elm, could be a florist, attorney, some sort of LLC, and a couple of businesses here. This one is Hudson View Collision Body Shop. Welcome everyone. This is our first stream today before the second stream. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we will enjoy the great jack-o'-lantern blast Hudson Valley from the Cortland estate here in the village of Croton-On-Hudson. It's a major Halloween event around this area. It attracts a lot of people. Not just locals, but they drive and take a train from miles away. Feed the birds, that one. It looks like that one is specializing in birdhouses, or maybe something else similar to it. Oh, looks like tons of buses in there. We'll see you soon, John. Or that's a Sonico, another gas station, literally steps away. $3.55 is gas here, almost the same thing. Maybe like 4 cents difference per gallon. Capriccio Pizzeria and Restaurant. Very decent. Taking into consideration that this is not a huge place altogether. It's a very big restaurant. Looks like it's popular too. We are on South Riverside Avenue, and across the street is Clinton Street. I believe Clinton was the name of the first governor of the state of New York. After they declared the independence, and Cortland, Von Cortland, one of them was a lieutenant governor and a politician, and his son was a politician, and that was a prominent family around here. They have a Van Cortlandt Park in the Bronx too, because he had an estate there as well, or a house. So they made a park with a park, so now it's a public park and museum as well. This one is also a museum, but it kind of closes at 4 o'clock, and then during the Halloween times, they reopen it at 6:30 for the jack-o'-lantern, great jack-o'-lantern blast exhibit, or display rather. What's here? Flooring supplies, barbers, and a deli, Harmon Deli. Whoa, there's a deli store in there. In New York, they have deli or 2 delis on every corner sometimes. Croton Music Academy. Oh, that's a Croton Fire Department chief. It's slowly getting darker too. We see mountains in the background everywhere. It's a Hudson Valley area. Beautiful area, beautiful nature, and much better air quality, of course. Another gas station. Look at that. That's one's Golf. This is Benedict Boulevard. We are going that way. Residential street, very wide, beautiful residential street. No, you cannot survive here without the car. Anywhere outside of the big city, you cannot survive without the car. Bus number 14, whatever it is. I think this is the one that's past that bus stop where we started downstream from. This is our light. We're crossing Benedict Boulevard, and we are on South Riverside Avenue. The trees are changing their colors. Leaves are changing the colors. You can see it clearly. And a lot of trees around here, of course. Whoa. Bella just did double twist in, twist out, but it's back to normal. Hey Colleen, good evening. This one is Baked by Susan, I think it's called. Yeah, baked by Susan. That's bakery, pretty big bakery. Huge, actually. Also a salon, another salon. They have barbers. And the mountains and the trees are everywhere. The forest or the wood is everywhere. Another gas station, that's number 4. Steps away from each other. Water competition. This one is BP and it's $3.55 starting and $4.39 for the Ultra thing. So essentially same pricing, maybe 2 cents, 4 cents away per gallon max. The sign across the street where the brown one says Cortland Manor Historic Site, straight ahead. This right turn would lead us to the train station, which from here would be about 7-minute walk maybe. Oh, it is nice to see all the colors. Yes, it is happening. Like over there, for example, look. Beautiful. Green, orange, yellow, and red. That's veterinary clinic. The village of Croton-On-Hudson. The street going there is Croton Point Avenue. We don't see the station from here, but station is in that train station, directly behind the trees right there in the distance. A Karina. We see a big plaza there, down there. Let's see what that one is. A huge ShopRite supermarket there, and other businesses too. Basically, we walk pretty much through the whole village, and or let's say one of the more important streets over there. It's raining in New York because it's raining here 42 miles north from New York, in the village of Croton-On-Hudson. What we're going to do, we're going to walk, as you can see right here in this area, there's no sidewalk, but we can walk on the side of the street right here. You can tell we're not the only ones doing this. And then we will cross the street and walk toward the shopping plaza, see what kind of businesses that one has. Straight ahead is the Cortland Manor. I'm pretty sure it's what the sign said. Probably around there. According to the map that we looked at, it should be located right behind the plaza, right there. It's real natural. Or pine cones. Let's see what we see from here. Backstage Salon, New York Sports Clubs, NYSC Physical Therapy, the UPS store, and the Next Level Dance. There's some restaurant, I think pizzeria, ShopRite, and probably something else too. Yeah, that blue sign right there in the background is almost at the entrance to the manor, so this is where we're going to eventually end up during the second stream. This one is gymnastics, so we've got kids over there, and yes, the entrance is over there, not too far, really, not too far at all from here. So let's see what time we have. 5:47, still a little early. Let's browse around the plaza, see what's there. Carefully crossing the street first. Let's just do it over there. This is what happens when you walk outside of the city. This is not for the pedestrians, really. This is for the cars. Pedestrians can occasionally find a sidewalk, like here we found one. This one is probably will lead us toward the entrance to the plaza down there somewhere. So we'll see. You can smell the trees, you can smell the pines, you can clearly enjoy walking around here as you're breathing the fresh, clean, compared, not maybe super clean, still cars, but compared to the big city, fantastic air. Right now at the entrance, there's a sign, I think it says site closed, which is understandable because they should be open at 6:30. Just reminding you that we are going to stream again later tonight. The latest 7:30ish, around 7:30ish, but maybe earlier depending on how soon we can get there. We have a ticket for 7:30 to enjoy the great jack-o'-lantern blast. Or technically blaze. Some call it blast. It's on some websites, some call it blaze. So we'll call it blaze. The great jack-o'-lantern blaze, Hudson Valley. This is the name of the amazing Halloween display that we are going to enjoy later tonight. In the meantime, that entrance is closed. Let's see, this is the pedestrian access to the shopping plaza. You can basically walk through anything you want, even walk along the road, but this side gives you a sidewalk, so you don't have to hide from cars. This is the area, this is basically the area of a manor, the Cortland Manor, and Van Cortland Manor to be exact, starting right here behind that fence, but nothing is going on there as the first visitors should be here at 6:30 or by 6:30, but you never know, we will ask them at some point, but it's a little early. Yes, they have this is a car entrance. Clearly it says, yeah, it's blaze. Blast sounds good too, but it's a blaze. Okay, the great jack-o'-lantern blaze. That's what it says right there on those signs. And the pumpkin entrance. This area that we see from here behind the fence is the parking lot. The actual display area is further away, which we cannot see from here. That makes sense because that's a ticketed display, so they don't want anyone without the tickets to be able to see anything. That's understandable. It's raining. John R. made a steak and potatoes with green beans. Marie Callender's dinner. Enjoy. Sunset Blue. Hi, good evening. Sally, hi. Hi, everyone. We are in the village of Croton-On-Hudson. This stream is just to show you what the area here looks like compared to walking around Manhattan or Brooklyn or anywhere in the big city. That is a little bit different, but I want to see something cool. Did you know that you can still rent a DVD? I thought Redbox was out of business, but no, you can still rent a DVD. I didn't know DVDs are still popular, but I guess here they are. Adam Campos, what's up? Joss, hey, rainy day it is. Redbox, check it out, this is not a joke. Wow, it's like we're going back in times, really. Yeah, Minions and Black Phone. Oh, you can rent Black Phone on DVD. Cool, and pretty much everything. They displaying fairly new movies here as well. Wow, 2008. I don't even know when they disappeared from, New York City. But they didn't know they were still in business, but they are still in business. Go figure. That's a shopping plaza, probably the largest plaza so far that we saw in this village. This is the entrance to ShopRite. ShopRite is a huge supermarket. Supermarket chain, rather. Sunset Blue, last time I watched something on DVD player was in 2011. Well, apparently there are people here who are still in 2011. Nice flowers. Cabbage plants, $5.99. They don't have a price here. Weird, but okay. All they do is just mess up. Hardy Mum, MUM plant. Every supermarket in the city doesn't carry this type of flowers. Look at this. Oversized pumpkin, $130. Looks like it's a real pumpkin, but because it's oversized, if you have money to spend, look at that. Thank you so much, Sunset Blue, for your super sticker. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Johnny Walker. You're getting very good reception for a suburban area. Let's keep the fingers crossed. Our major stream today will be a second stream where we're going to hopefully enjoy the great jack-o'-lantern blaze Hudson Valley exhibit, or rather display of Halloween decorations. It better be good. Alright, so oversized pumpkin, $130. You don't just pay $130. You don't even guess how heavy that is. Maybe it will need 4 people to carry it to put it in your trunk. Never found something. Hardy mom plants. More mom plants. Expensive pumpkin. Let's walk around the plaza a little bit, see what else is here. Tricolor oval planter, $16.99. 14-inch hardy mums, $24.99. Well, that will last for a very long time, so probably worth the investment. Pumpkin, $6.99, the average pumpkin. If you and baby pie pumpkins are 2 for $5. Some of them are rotten, but some of them are good. And the big ones are $5.99. This is pretty big. Oh, $6.99. Paying $130 for a pumpkin? I don't think so. Probably a lot of people don't think so if it's still there. Happy Garden, that is a Chinese restaurant that is closed every Monday. New Happy Garden, it's in and take out. Funny, the phone number doesn't have area code. This is interesting. I guess they all assume they have one area code, but if you visit from a different place, like even from New York, you don't even know what this area code is. Lunch special. Ooh, look at that. This for a New Yorker, this is going back how many years? $7.50, $8.50 lunch special. And a dish is $12 max for the most of them. So lunch special, the most expensive lunch special is Singapore May phone, $8.25. When was the last time Chinese restaurants in New York City had lunch special at $7, $8, $9? I don't know how many years ago, maybe 5, 7 years ago, maybe more. It doesn't mean the cost of living here is less. No, absolutely not. I'm sure the property is very expensive, and the property taxes are very expensive, and it's just, generally speaking, a village to get back to, and doesn't really have anything in it unless you drive somewhere else. But you can save if you order Chinese food. And why? Please hit the like button. Thank you, thank you. Let's see what else is there. We got here a little earlier, and we almost got here during the time when the trains were on their off-peak time schedule, but we couldn't make it, so we made a train. That was the first train, 407, that was leaving Grand Central, and all the trains that leave in Grand Central after 4 o'clock, they are on peaked schedule as people are leaving after work day. Therefore, we bought a round-trip ticket. This way it was a peak fare, and the way back will be off-peak. What else is here? Backstage Salon, New York Sports Clubs, Croton Pet Station, and New York Presbyterian Hudson Valley Hospital. Very suburban area. It's getting darker, and as far as the rain, it is drizzling, but not as bad as it was before. Look at the trees. Trees are everywhere. So these are our plans. At some point soon we're going to pause and this stream. Oh, look at that. It's a spider web, like real spider web. So you can see something. You know, yeah, the round one right there. Lots of spiders here. We're going to end this stream, and then we're going to wait until we will enter the Van Cortland Manor area, where we will be enjoying the great jack-o'-lantern blaze Hudson Valley experience. We are going to do it, and our ticket is for 7. Oh, there's Verizon Store as well. Our ticket is for 7:30, but the first people are accessing this area at 6:30. So we truly, honestly, not sure how the people in charge. I don't see a lot of people anyway right now, but I don't know what's going to happen in 30 minutes. So in case if they're kind enough, they will let us in earlier, and then we will start streaming earlier. But if we are not that lucky, we will wait for the time that's closer to 7:30, and then we will get in there, and then we will be streaming. So this is our quick public announcement. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe, because you will get another notification, and that time we will be enjoying the great jack-o'-lantern blaze Hudson Valley experience from Croton-On-Hudson village, from the Van Cortland Manor in Croton-On-Hudson village in New York, 42 miles north of Manhattan. 42 miles, so it's 68 kilometers north from Manhattan. Hopefully it won't rain, but even if it will, hopefully not much. And then we will do it no matter what, because we are determined, we are here, and we will show the whole world how beautiful that display of Halloween pumpkins and decorations is. Hey Lily. Local time right now is 6 to 4, and truly, honestly, I think we have pretty much covered what we could cover. We don't really have anywhere else to go except for the Van Cortland Manor, which is over there. We will wait till about 6:30 or so, and we will make the first attempt to get in there, and if they are kind enough, they will allow us, and if they're not kind enough, just we'll hang out around here, and then we will be back live a little bit later. So keep an eye on the notifications. But it's kind of cool that we try to use our time wisely and showed you this village, which is so different from the big city of New York. So for now, we're going to say goodbye, but not for long at all. You should be able to get a notifications for our next stream. The latest probably after 7 o'clock. So let's say we don't know how it's gonna be at the entrance, but as soon as we get in there, we will start streaming again, rain or shine. Thank you so much for watching this stream, and we hope to see you very soon, and then we will enjoy that to the fullest. Hi Kirk. We will see you real soon, and with that we're going to end the stream. Have a fantastic dinner if you're having a dinner right now. If you're watching us from across the pond, thank you so much for watching. It's getting late over there, but if you're not in the mood to go to bed and sleep, maybe you will be able to watch our more exciting second stream soon. We will see you very soon. Until then, goodbye.